Welcome to the Review Dumpster. I hope you're ready to get your feet a little wet and your body a little dirty to dive into some shit today. Well, you always find some really interesting things when dumpster diving, and one of the things that I actually found was a critically panned game in nature. What do I think of it? Well, keep watching. Sonic 2006. Sonic 06 by many, known on the title as Sonic the Hedgehog. It doesn't deserve to have the same name as Sonic the Hedgehog, released in 1991 for the Sega Genesis, because it is an absolute pile of fucking steaming shit. It plays like a PlayStation 1 game. The level designs are just completely ludicrous, and the actual engine, the actual in-game engine that this game uses, forces you on a straight running curve. So basically you can stop on a loop-de-loop and hang upside down. So there's really no excuse for this game. There's even a scene that is labeled by many as bestiality, when Sonic actually kisses a human. When in the fucking world of Sonic would he ever actually either 1, be in a Final Fantasy-like world, 2, kiss a human, or 3, have 16 fucking load screens to a level? I'm not even kidding. You know, I was thinking on the back, it's really ironic. This time, speed won't be enough. So what? Like shooting yourself up with heroin or speed or angel dust? That won't be enough to get through the awful game design that is this game right here? I mean, come the fuck on. Come on, fuck. Sega, you're better than this. I mean, this was supposed to be Sonic's shining moment. This was supposed to be his debut on the next-gen console. Instead, it comes out on the same day, on the same year as Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis for the Game Boy Advance, which I talked about in my Versus video. So basically, if you start over on a level, any level, over like, I think it's like 3 times, you get 16 load screens, because this game is so smart that it has you loading a text box for them to talk, and then it jumps right back into another load screen. So fucking A, right off the bat, you have to wait at least 2 minutes if you get one thing wrong, which is another thing in one of the levels that really pissed me off, where you have to find the captain in order to even progress any further in the level. You have to know which one it is. You have to go around and follow around different captains, different soldiers, different people dressed up like soldiers in the city of Soliana, which is a stupid name, by the way, and it turns out to be the guy who gives you the fucking assignment in the first place. And again, if you get it wrong, one load screen to load the failure message, another load screen to load you back to the main hub, another load screen if you talk to the guy, another load screen to load the text box if you talk to the guy, and another fucking load screen if you want to play the actual mission. Why? Honestly, this is one of the worst games I've ever played. It controls like a PlayStation 1 game. It looks like an early Dreamcast game. Honestly, if you compare this, if you compare the hub worlds in this one to the adventure field in Adventure, Adventure actually ends up looking better, if not a little bit more pixelated, but that's just because this is HD, so it doesn't really matter in the first place. Basically, this game is awful. It can suck a fat one. Awful story, awful level design, awful character design, awful dialogue. I mean, honestly, I thought that I was listening to little kids the whole time. Honestly, it's like a game for like a little 6-year-old, but it has puzzles and stupid crappy level design that a guy my age can't get through. Now, I only bought this game to see how bad it was, to see how bad the glitches are, and there's the one boss fight that actually grinds my gears a little bit. It's no use! Take this! It's no use! It's no fucking use for this game! This boss fight is none other than the first silver boss fight, and you can't get anywhere near him without him pausing the game, without him freezing you with his telepathy, and pushing you away, taking away all, not just some, but all of your rings. And then you have to go running around, finding the rest of your rings in order to beat him. But how do you beat him, might you ask? Well, I'm not going to give away anything, but once you figure it out, you've been having so much trouble up to this point, and then once you figure out how to beat him, you feel fucking stupid. I mean, this is one of those things where you think you come anywhere near him, he will freeze you, but there's one instance. You have to wait for him to say one piece of dialogue, and then you can go near him, and then he can't freeze you. What the fuck, Sega? I mean, honestly, you make it out to be like every single time you go near him, he freezes you, but no. There's one instance where you can't. And the whole time travel thing, the whole time traveling instance in this game is really flawed as well, because it uses this flawed logic. You know the Dragon Ball Z time travel, you know the Back to the Future timeline, all that stuff is thrown aside. This makes absolutely no sense, because after they're done fixing what was happening in the future, they go back to the past and they don't fucking remember this game ever happening. My friend Bionate1 even said this game, Sonic 2006, Sonic the Hedgehog 06, never happened, because it actually negates itself just by existing, just by the mere existence of this game. So what's my final verdict? What's my final rating? No, I'm not going to give this a rating, because this is the review dumpster. I don't give ratings for the review dumpster because they're so fucking awful. They're so bad. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with this one. I mean, I am in for a mound of shit when it comes to this series, but I am hoping that I find something that has been wrongly accused of being piss poor. So, basically, when it all boils down to is, this is not the game that Sonic fans were rejoicing for. This is not the game that Sonic fans were hoping for after the lackluster sales of Shadow the Hedgehog. Although I hear good things about that game, that is a different video for a different day. So, basically, when it comes down to what I feel about Sonic 06, I like Sonic's character design. I like the character models, but the environments are piss poor. I could get better graphics on my PlayStation 2, if not my PlayStation 1. But hell, that's what the characters feel like, controlling like, so why not? Another thing is Tails' stupid dummy ring bomb. I mean, the least they could do is make the rings a different color, or make them explode, for fuck's sakes. Why do they have to blend in with the real rings when you get hit, and then the real rings are blending in with the dummy ring bombs, and you're going around trying to get more rings frantically to actually live, but to no avail, because the game mechanics fucking suck, and you can't even tell which rings are real or not. So that kind of defeats the purpose. Overall, this game, Sonic the Hedgehog 06, released for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, is probably one of, if not the worst Sonic game to ever just grace the market with its presence. So I haven't played any of the other good or awful Sonic games. I've played a lot of the good ones, but I've never played any of the awful ones. I heard Tails Sky Patrol was pretty bad. I heard that Sonic 3D Blast, although I've played a little bit of that one, I don't really mind it that much, but I've heard a lot of bad things about some other games. None compare with this piece of shit. So, back in the dumpster it goes. This is Midnight Strike 3625. Sorry about the delay for this actual series. Keep calm and rock on, and don't play this game.